The Easter long weekend is traditionally a critical time for Manitobans as rivers crest. But this year, the spring melt hasn't even started. And with the continuing cold weather and larger than average snowpack, officials warn there could be major flooding once the temperature goes up. Crystal Gomensing joins us now from the banks of the Red River. Crystal.
Sophie, it is well below freezing and there is a strong north wind. With conditions like this, no one is thinking spring, and that means no one's really thinking about the flood situation. Now, when the weather is like this, there are some things that can be done. Take a look at the Red River here. You can see that the ice is all chunked up. That's because the icebreaker has gone down the Red and punched holes into the ice. The ice is still incredibly thick on the river for this time of year. Breaking up the ice will stop ice jamming. It's a big concern this year and one that we experienced in this area in 2009. Floodwater from the U.S. basically comes into Canada and hits the frozen river, causing these massive boulders of ice to push up and spread out. Now, when it comes to spring flooding and preparations, weather like this really stops progress. One of the things that homeowners can't do preparing for a spring flood is sandbagging. You can't sandbag when it's cold. The ground is still frozen, and if you put out sandbags to protect your property, they will freeze, and so when the melt does happen, that sandbag dike will be useless. So right now, homeowners are sort of in a sit and wait situation.
We get forecasts on the internet from the city when the water breaks, of how high the water is every day. So my husband is on that, and we have backup plans if, all hell breaks loose.
We will start to see a lot of work happening in the U.S. on the Red River. The sandbagging operations are starting up on Tuesday. Emergency phone lines going in tomorrow. And in the next little while, when this weather does warm up, the flood situation will become real very quickly. Sophie?
All right. Thanks for that, Crystal.